Right, boys and girls, got a little carried away. Was meant to do a video at the beginning, but I got carried away. So we've got the manifold off and the exhaust off. That's all off. Come off really nice and easy, which was a good thing. So that's all been done. Alternator, which was there, that's came off. That's nice and easy. We're now going to take. I've just took the hose pipe or the pipe off of that. That's all going to come off as well. So that's just 4 bolts in there, and I'll just pull the whole thing out. With the radiator, we're going to whip the radiator out, whip that out. I've got to get new pipes, some new pipes, you know, they just painted everything. The fan has got to come off, and that has got to go yellow, because from new it would have been yellow no matter what. Whatever colour the JCB would have been, that would have been yellow, so that's got to be yellow. So that's all got to be done. The cap has got to go red when it's done. All army vehicles had red caps, and this did have a little red flaky bit on there, but it's not on there now. So that's that. So it's all about just cleaning it up, prepping it up, getting all this stuff out. So we're going to get the drainer rad now, whip this out, take the fan off, and then that'll be that. So we're getting there. Quick one, guys, which I want to discuss actually. A few of you have said, I've had a few people say to me about the bucket, because I want to do it red, like the maroon red, JC colour red, but for safety, only purely for safety reasons. But I've had a few people say to me, nope, red wouldn't be the right colour, it wouldn't have been painted that colour in the army, which I agree, you're right. So it's basically just a quick video out there. Do I paint it black or do I paint it green? I've had a lot of people say green, because that's the colour of a lot of the buckets on the tanks and things like that, and army tanks are normally green. They normally paint the whole lot green. So do I paint it green or do I paint it black? So your messages are important. It was one of the people on here that follow me actually suggested me not to paint it red, and it got me thinking. So I do take what you say on board, trust me, I really do. So if that goes green, I'm happy for that to go green. If it goes black, I'm happy for it to go black. Whatever you guys think it needs to be done. Obviously all my social media platforms out there, I'll be taking it on board what colour it should go. So I'll leave that entirely up to you. So give me a message what colour you want it to go, or what colour it should go, and we go from there. I know I'm going to highlight here with like chevrons, just sort of like to make it sort of like show that, you know, keep it safety. But yeah, there you are, guys. So I'll wait for your answers. Right, so here we go. The battery's out. As you can see, I've used an Iveco truck battery. That's the alternator, so that's come off. I just chopped the wires because I didn't want to undo them and, you know, not know what's what. So I've chopped them. All the wiring's going to be new anyway, so, you know, it's not as if it's a big problem. So that's the alternator. So we'll give that a little clean up, make that look half decent. Yep, that's all good. That's your breather pipe, so that's just a breather pipe. Obviously in new rubbers, new pipe. And there's your exhaust and manifold. I didn't split them because I thought there's no real point in splitting it. I'll just take it off in one go. We'll give this all a good clean up, and we'll paint this all black, so it's all nice and black and clean with my special paint. So we'll do that with my heat proof paint, so that'll all be good. And yeah, I've got all my new gaskets. I've already got them. I can get all the bits for the engines very easy. These tractors are easy, and they're pretty cheap. I only paid about £1 something each, £1.20 each for these. A lot cheaper than a lot of your specialists out there. JCB specialists, they're complete rip-off. They buy them from the a lot of them are going to give me some hate now, but you know, I'm all for helping people out. A lot of them buy it from the same people that I buy it from, and they double their prices or triple their prices and say, oh yeah, you know, demand and all that rubbish. Anyway, so that's that. So you can get the bits for these nice and cheap, but if you just got to look for it and shop for it. Don't buy anything off eBay because it's all expensive. So that's that. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. So next step now is to finish off getting the rad out. Right, guys, a little bit better. There we are. As you can see, the rad's out. I've been scraping some bits, so there's lots of grease and dirt and all that. I've just filled in the holes. We're going to take this off, put a new thermostat on it. Might as well. Better be safe than sorry. So yeah, that's where we are, just cleaning up a few bits. Battery tray's all been taken off now, just cleaning it up. Going to give it a little blowout with the air blaster. I've just put some of this rags in there just so the shit don't go in there, and also help the condensation to not go in there while she's sitting around. So today I'm probably just going to blow this all out, have a quick look around, and that's all I'm going to do for today, I reckon. I might just clean up a few other little bits and pieces, and they're going to go online and have a look at what bits and pieces I can buy. I like to get all the stuff ready so it's all ordered in here, even before I paint the thing. At least I've got all the bits just in case something else occurs. But yeah, new hoses, all new bits and pieces. To take the belt off, you have to literally undo your little mini prop there for your pump, a hydraulic pump. That needs to be undone, so that's another little job we're going to do, to whack a new belt on, but I'll get round to that. So yeah, we're just going to loosen off the bolts off these to get this out. That's where your thermostat is. So that's it. Yeah, just getting it. And look at the engine. It's a big engine. It is a big engine, but I'll tell you what, it's well put together, and it's really nice. So there's plenty of room to work on when you move all these bits and pieces out. So yeah, it's good. And as you can see, if you look carefully in there, you can see some shiny bits that's where the new clutch. So the new clutch is still nice and shiny. So that's all good. So there we are. So really, I continued. I decided to jet wash it. So I'm putting some degreaser on it. Truck wash is what I use. I really like truck wash. It works really well. It works better than anything out there, anything else, personally. I've used, gunk and all them. Gunk is just really smelly and it makes a horrible mess, where truck wash just lifts off the dirt, lifts off the grime, and that's what it does. That's just with one spray of truck wash, it's come out reasonably pretty good. So that's the plan. So let this dry and then give it all a little sand down. I'm going to start prepping up just over here and along here and just down here, prepping it all up a little bit, and then we'll attack the engine. I'll clean all the engine up. I'm not going to clean the rocker cover up because I'm going to lift that, but so I'll clean the engine first and then we'll lift the rocker cover up, and then we'll seal that all off and then hopefully get it into some paint or something. But I'll show you step by step. Right, okay guys, I did it the old-fashioned way with the drill and a wire bit. So basically we got the breather pipe. This is it here. That's the breather pipe. So that goes at the top and that sits down at the bottom. That's the strap that holds or one of the straps that hold the radiator in, go across the radiator. We have the thermostat housing, that's all been cleaned up. And then we have the fan, and that's all been cleaned up. And there's a few bent bits on it, but I've straightened them out. So that's it. So they're all ready now to go into a bit of red oxide primer, and then a bit of grey primer, and then obviously some top coat. That's going to go yellow. All this lot will go green. Simple as that. So that's the only thing that's going to go yellow. But there we are. So looking good. Right, just a quick video, guys, just to show you where we are. So the alternator has been nicely restored and cleaned up already. That's the bracket that holds the radiator in. That's all been nicely done. The exhaust has been cleaned up. I've done it in two parts, so I've done it with my special silver paint, because I kind of like the silver idea sticking out from the bonnet, so it looks quite nice. Well, I didn't want a black one sticking out, but anyway, it looks nice. It looks really good. That's the housing, thermostat housing, new thermostat, new pipe. I've got a new bottom pipe as well, but that's already fitted on the rad. And that's the breather pipe with a little bit of piping that I said I was going to replace. That's all done. Fans all been painted and cleaned up, and that's a new one. I've actually managed to find one, and not a dented one. So that's all been painted up. So I managed to pick up one. Yeah, I think it come off a Land Rover, actually. Come off a Land Rover. So that's that. So all the bits are nicely looking nice now. The rad's sitting over there, it's going to be cleaned up, but there's the pipe on it. Just needs a little clean up, a little wipe down. And there we are. So all the bits are slowly here. There's a few other little bits and pieces, like little bolts and nuts and all these new nuts for these, and and everything, and the nuts that go in there have all been all cleaned up and that. So yeah, it's getting there, guys. It's definitely getting there. It looked lovely with a nice green engine with all this stuff bolted on it. It should look quite nice. Right, so today what I'm going to do is I'm going to undo the rocker cover. So I'm going to undo these screws, get the rocker cover off, and we'll have a quick peep on what it looks like underneath here. Let's go from there. As I've started removing some of these, I've noticed they come with little rubber gaiters. So get yourself a pot. Always put stuff in pots, and they come with little rubber gaiter. It's really weird little thing. I don't understand the point of that, but fair enough. Okay. So I'm going to have to replace them with new ones. Now that's going to be interesting, but we'll get around that, don't worry. So yeah, I'm just unscrewing these. So I'll unscrew them all, and then I will not peep. We will do it together. Right, so basically all the screws are undone. It's now time to prise it and give it a little lift. So I'm just going to prise it just here. There we are, that's good enough. That's that done. Right, you ready? Let's have a look. Oof, let me get that oil quick. Shit. I don't want that oil going all down on my engine. Well, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm just going to clear up this mess. There we are. So I've cleaned that up. It doesn't look too bad at all. Oil's a little black though, but what do you expect? It is a tractor. We'll soon sort that out. Right, bear with me a second. Now, is there something that anyone noticed? There was no gasket. She had no gasket. So, and that's not the gasket there either. So she had no gasket. Well, yeah, okay. She wasn't leaking, but that's the story of my JCB all over. So therefore it was missing the gasket. So, okay. Good job, I've got a nice new gasket for it. But there we are. So it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. It's quite nice. Yeah, all good. Lovely. Right, clean up the rocker cover and go from there. Right guys, as you can see, it's come up pretty nice. It looks quite nice and clean and tidy. It's nice inside. I'm really happy with the way it's come out, so it's all pretty good. Looks nice and tidy. That's now going to obviously go into some green at some point. I'm going to round this video up, so the next video will be the finishing touches, or a few bits finishing off the JCB, and then we'll go back into the cab and make the cab all pretty, put all the wire in, and that'll be another video anyway, but doing a dashboard and setting that all up, because there's a few more videos still to do, not to worry. So I'm going to round this video up for you guys to sort of see, and yeah, so basically, not to forget, front loader on the JCB, the bucket. Are we painting it green or are we painting it black? Entirely up to you. I've had a few people say green, but it's entirely up to you. Whatever colour we suggest, let me know, and let's go from there.